Welcome to Crack a Pack. My name is Andrew, and today we're cracking open Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a Monster Sorcerer token, followed by Mountain for our land. Then we have Fraying Sanity for our Enchanting Tail, which for 2 and a blue is a Aura Curse. You enchant a player, and at the beginning of each end step, enchanted player mills X cards, where X is the number of cards put into their graveyard from anywhere this turn. Okay, so milling a player makes them mill more at their end step. That's kind of brutal. If you can get this and then... what was the card from... Was that an Innistrad? Maddening Cacophony, where you can, what was it, for the kicked cost or something like that, or for an extra cost, like it by default makes them mill 8 cards, but you could kick it or pay some extra cost of some sort to make them mill half of their deck. Well, then this would mill them. This would see the number of cards milled and make them then mill that many cards as well. It wouldn't be half their deck. It would be however many half of their deck was when they milled half of their deck before, which would then be the other half of their deck. I really like this. This is definitely going to go into a mill deck very, very soon. Yes, it's telegraphed like, hey, I'm going to make you mill yourself. But I think it'd be a fun challenge to try to make someone mill half their deck and then mill half of their deck off of this at the end step. That's where I'm throwing this. Where have you seen Fraying Sanity used? Since it is the Enchanting Tail, it is a reprint from years past, so it's been around for a while. Maybe you saw it when it was brand new and have horror stories of the kind of lines of play it enabled. Let me know about them in the comments below. Next we have Song of Totentans, which we cracked about a week ago. Can be a pretty decent card, since it's at the very least for a red going to give every creature haste, and then on top of that, for every extra mana you throw into this, it's giving you another 1/1 black rat creature that can't block. So getting 3 hasty rats for 4 mana and also turning the rest of your board hasty, that's really nice. That's going to feel pretty good. Being able to then find ways to double those tokens is going to be even better. So you're getting like 6, 12, 24 rats, however many token doublers you have, right? And still turning the entire board hasty. That's going to be really, really good. And now that I have 2 of these, probably going to be putting them in my... Actually, no, I'm not putting these in the mono red aggro. These are probably going to be featured for a Rakdos Rats deck. I think with 2 of these, it's enough to want to build that. Not just having 2 Song of Totentans, but these plus the other cards that we're seeing in the set. I think it's enough to say, hey, yeah, let's go ahead and build Rakdos Rats and see what we can come up with. So if you want to see a deck tech on that, let me know in the comments below. Next we have Tattered Ratter, 3 Bowls of Porridge, Glass Casket, Charmed Clothier, Evolving Wilds, Frostbridge Guard, Witch's Mark, Territorial Witch Stalker, Torch the Tower, Feed the Cauldron, Aquatic Alchemist, and Conceited Witch to round out the pack. Now for today's Pack 1 Pick 1. I guess we'll give it to Song of Totem Tens. It is signaling Rakdos Rats. It's going to let you have a nice big explosive turn mid to late game when you as an aggro deck might have kind of started to stutter out. This lets you have a nice big explosive turn to hopefully close out the game. Right? If you're in turn 6, turn 7, and you're dropping this and throwing all of your mana into it, so you're getting a bunch of rats. Hopefully you've been able to keep the pressure on in the aggro deck that Rakdos Rats is, to make it so that those 6 or 7 hasty bodies entering are enough to close out the game. That's what this would be to me as a sweeper. This could also be a nice filler for like a slower turn 2 or turn 3 to get a couple extra bodies out and getting, again, just hasty bodies that you're able to keep pressure on. That's really what I would be seeing Song of Totem Tens as. It's saying, hey, let's go Rakdos Rats and let's have a way to keep pressuring the opponent turn after turn after turn. Now, there are other good cards in this pack, so if you have a different pick one than me, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.